Howdy everyone, Warsarsa here, and today on Nostalgia Review we're looking at Hamsterball, available on the PC and also the original Xbox Live Arcade, but we'll be looking at the PC version. This is not to be confused with the PS3 game of the same name that is nothing like the original. The original game was released in 2004 and developed by Raptisoft Games. Hamsterball is a race against the clock game where you control a hamster ball, which you roll by moving your mouse, or with the left stick on the Xbox. This can be kind of difficult as you really gotta keep rolling your mouse to keep moving, and it can make it difficult to stop or change your direction if you're trying to avoid rolling off the edge due to the momentum you build. Starting off, we have the main game mode, Tournament, where you progress through increasingly difficult levels as fast as you can and receive a rank at the end of the level. There are 14 levels in total. The first level is as simple as it gets, giving you basically a feel for the controls. From there, the levels will throw new things into the mix for you to overcome. You will encounter hazards such as the angry 8-ball that will try at everything and shove you off the edge, sludge that will slow you down, mouse traps that will fling you off, and many other environmental obstacles that are on a level basis. All I can say is that some of these levels are quite cleverly made, which you'll notice as you get further and further into the game and it gets more difficult. After you complete the tournament, you unlock Mirror Tournament, which basically flips everything around. There's also Time Trials, which is the same as Tournament, except for instead of having an accumulated amount of time to complete the level based on how well you've done, you have to complete the level in under a certain amount of time period to earn either a bronze, silver, or gold medal. You'll also be deducted for any dizzy or broken balls. Last, we've got Party Games, which is multiplayer. There's Air Arena for up to 4 players, or bots. In this mode, you've got to knock your opponents off the level as many times as possible while avoiding getting knocked off the level yourself before the time runs out and the person with the most knockouts wins. Some of the levels are more simple and the only hazards are each other, while others have things like mouse traps which if you touch they usually fling you off the level, sometimes landing you stunned and vulnerable. This mode can get pretty insane and it's always been lots of fun, even if it can get difficult. You start off with only a few levels unlocked, but you can unlock more by finding the secret areas in the main game, which can be quite easy to miss as you'll have to roll in places where it looks like you'll go off the edge, only for a secret invisible path to be revealed. Then there's a multiplayer race mode where you race against another to be the first to reach the end of the level. Simple as that. I'd like to make a quick mention of the Xbox Live Arcade version. I only found out that was available on the original Xbox about a year or two ago, which I was quite surprised and quite excited about, since the only console version I knew about was the PS3 version, which I won't say is a bad game, but it's a disgrace to use the Hamsterball name if it isn't the original 2004 version. One unfortunate thing is that on the Xbox version, you can't save your game, as since Xbox Live isn't around anymore for the original Xbox, you can't sign in or create an Xbox Live account to use to save your progress. This is quite unfortunate because for tournament mode, you'll have to do it all in one sitting. And for party games, if you want the other levels, well, I don't even know if you can get them because as soon as you exit tournament mode, it doesn't save your progress, meaning that I'll probably just forget that you unlocked any other levels. Anyway, now that I've covered just about everything in this game, let's talk about how well it holds up today. First off, I played this game on Windows 10, which worked for me, but I know in the past when I tried getting this game again, I don't remember if it was still on Windows 10 or if it was Windows 7, I had issues getting the game to run, and even more finding a download that didn't come with a virus or something. So for compatibility for newer PCs, it seems it'll be okay, but just make sure you get it from the right place. Graphically, I love the unique, somewhat simplistic look of it. The checkerboard layout of levels combined with the different color themes of each level has a nice welcoming charm to it personally. Of course it looks like an old PC game, which it is, but it's not hard to look at. Controls, as I stated right earlier, they're simple but difficult to master. The momentum you build by constantly rolling the mouse in one direction can be difficult to break, but can be necessary to have in some cases, especially when ramming in either an 8-ball enemy or another player. If you don't have the momentum, you're going to be slammed right away. The music in this game is wonderful. Right from the main menu, you get what's possibly the best track of the game, which, like that one track from Gutterball 2, this is one that I've always remembered throughout the years. The music's always fitting to the levels they're in, which is always a positive. In the end, the only negative thing I can really say about the game itself is the control difficulty compared to games of today, which isn't much of a problem to me, at least, as since I already played the game back in the day, I'm used to it. Besides that, there's the fact that it isn't guaranteed to run on your modern PC, but if you can get it to, I definitely give it a try. Again, just make sure you're careful where you get it. Other than that, it's definitely a game that I enjoyed revisiting after all these years. Anyways, that's it for Hamsterball. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Nostalgia Review. I know I've slowed down with episodes and I've been absent for like a week, but I've had some things going on that needed my attention. I've still got quite a list to go through, so I might even look into dual booting Windows XP for better compatibility in order to provide better content for the series, but I'm not sure yet. For now, this is War Sarcy on the Game Clips channel, and I'm out.